Hey guys, you're watching Boogie Plays Games, or sometimes Boogie Plays Games. Today, Boogie is not going to be playing a game. Instead, we are going to crack our second box of several of the new set, Shadows of Innistrad. And our first box showed up over on the main channel, as it inevitably does, as we tend to do every time. And as usual, that video was sponsored by my good friends over there at MTG Headquarters, a fellow YouTube channel who makes much more frequent content than I do, and gladly sponsors our videos whenever we do an unboxing, helping me pay for the incredible offset for the price of these boxes. Would you believe $99 a pop? And that's a severe discount. But it is a passion of mine, and I guess everybody needs a hobby. It's cheaper than some hobbies. It's cheaper than crack. Well, not crack. Crack's pretty cheap. It's cheaper than cocaine, I guess. But here we go. Let's get into it. Now, as usual, I'm going to skip right past the commons. And I'm going to skip right past the uncommons. And I'm going to go right for the rares. And then any foils or mythics or flip rares that we have. Here's Altered Ego, Shapeshifter. Altered Ego can't be countered. So 4 mana and X. 1 green, 1 blue, 2, and X. Anyway. You may have Altered Ego into the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it enters with X additional +1/+1 counters. And it can't be countered. Kind of cool card. Boring flip card. If the flip card is boring, we won't even show it. So we're going to try to do just the rares, just the good stuff, just the exciting stuff. And we're hoping to get packs chock filled with rares, because you can get up to 3 mythics or 3 rares or any combination thereof. Here's Tamio's Journal. We've already seen this card, but 5 mana, get a clue during your upkeep. And sacrifice 3 clues to go get any card. Interesting card. Kind of control-y. Again, I don't know if it goes into anything in standard. But kind of a cool card. It's during, at the beginning of your upkeep. If that was each upkeep, could you imagine? That'd be an EDH staple for life. Here's a Welcome to the Fold. 4 mana, Madness of X, blue, if you want to. Gain control of target creature. If its power toughness is 2 or less, if you pay the Madness cost, you get X's less for its toughness. Weird card. I don't think that card's making my cube. Not enough Madness Enablers. If you got a good number of Madness Enablers in your cube, then it definitely can work there. Somebody in chat saying something about a Raging Cube. I don't know what that is. Raging Cajun Cube. Markov Dread Knight, 5 casting cost 3/3 flyer. For 2 and a black, you can discard a card and put 2 +1/+1 counters on this. Decent Madness Enabler for limited, I think, is the goal of that card. We're looking for 1 of 4 Planeswalkers. We're looking for any of the rare lands. These are cards that we need. And cards that will retain their value and have value. There's a card that will have value and retain its value. Anguished Unmaking, the Fixed Vindicate. 3 mana, black and white, instant. Exile target non-land permanent, you lose 3 life. What a powerful and just very well-designed card. Won't hit lands, so it doesn't piss people off. You pay a little life, that's okay. But you're exiling it rather than destroying it. Just, overall, does work. Does work. Probably one of the best cards in the set, and one of the better cards printed in a really long time. I think that will impact Modern, probably. This card will not, though. Second Harvest. Get double your tokens. Double your pleasure. Double your fun. Double your tokens. With Power Mint Gum. Yeah. I am too old. You guys probably have never heard the Double Mint Gum theme. But I bet you know the Mythos one. From under the floorboards, get zombies. Get 2 zombies for 5 mana, or get a bunch of zombies for Madness. This is a card that's improved by Madness, rather than a kind of a limited version or whatever. Interesting card. We're trying to power through the boxes for the gameplay channel, so we get just to the good stuff. There's Ever After, 6 casting cost, return 2 dudes from your graveyard to the battlefield. Each of these creatures is a black zombie in addition to its other types. Put Ever After on the bottom of its owner's library. So double Raise Dead is always welcome. 6 mana. That's probably cubable. That's definitely EDHable. So And there's a good reanimate deck. And standard, which is rare. But they do let that happen. Ooh, here's a cool card. Inexorable Blob. I love it when they do oozes. Oozes are so always interesting in Magic. And in EDH. And, I mean, not EDH, but D&D. 3 casting cost 3/3 with Delirium. If you have 4 more cards amongst types in your graveyard, put a 3/3 green ooze creature token to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. And that's whenever this attacks. So you get a 3/3 every time as long as you get Delirium. And it's a 3 casting cost 3/3. Pushed enough for an ooze to actually see play? Maybe. Maybe. I love it when an ooze sees play. What was the 1/1 indestructible ooze that whenever it damaged a creature or whenever it attacked, it got a token? That was a great card. Here's the Drown Yard Temple. Tap to add a colorless to your mana pool. Return, or 3 mana, return this from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's an interesting card. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! There she is! Archangel Avacyn! That's what I'm talking about right there. 5 casting cost 5 casting cost 4/4 flying flash vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain indestructible at the end of their turn, including her, not other creatures, including her. Whenever a non-angel creature you control dies, transform Avacyn at the beginning of the next upkeep. She flips over to a 6/5. She becomes the Purifier. When this creature transforms into Avacyn, the Purifier deals 3 damage to each other creature and each opponent. Woo! That's a push card. That goes windmill slammed right into my cube. That's a good card. Love her. I need to sleeve her soon. I did not bring sleeves in here tonight, but I'll get her sleeved soon enough. There's a good card. That's what we needed. To the Slaughter, 3 mana. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, and if you have Delirium, they sacrifice both. That is a good Delirium card. Here's a foil Goldsteed. Stupid Goldsteed. Hard to get excited about anything that's not an Avacyn now. If it's not Avacyn or better. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Will this box be better than MTG Headquarters' first box? Well, we'll have to see. I sure hope so. There's Cryptolith Right, 2 casting cost enchantment. Creatures you control have tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This card is nuts in the right build. It's probably some sort of token generating build. If you have a way to give all your dudes haste, you're just going to go insane. So, you know, there's probably a deck that abuses this card and breaks it, and I'm curious to see what it is. Ooh, here is a foil. Whoa. Hello. A foil mythic. Well, hello there, pretty. 4 casting cost to 4/5 flying trample. When it enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards in your library into your graveyard. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 4 life unless there are 4 more cards in your graveyard of any type. Yeah, okay, so 4 casting cost 4/4 flying tramples. That's good. It mills you. It sets up Delirium. It punishes you for not having Delirium, but who cares? When it's foil. Yay! Yay! Now we're talking. Somebody in chat said that card is worth $500,000. And I believe it. I believe we're going to get rich. We're going to get rich. Well, I hope I wanted more than one. Because there's the non-foil as well. Yay. Oh, and here's a flip rare. Gyre Reach Bandit. 3 casting cost 3/2 haste. Well, you have my attention now. At the beginning of your upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform this. Boom. Whenever a werewolf enters the battlefield under your control, you may transform it. At the beginning of your wow! So, Vilden Packa. Whenever a werewolf enters the battlefield under your... Wow, they can start flipped. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 more spells, flip this. Cool card. Had not seen that one. Had not seen that one. I guess that's as close to a Werewolf Lord as I've seen. I don't know if we got an actual Werewolf Lord. I still don't think we have a mythic werewolf. Is that what I've been read about on the subreddits? There's the Scourge Wolf. 2 cast, cost 2 first strike. If you have Delirium, he has double strike. Seems reasonable enough. You know? I don't know if there will be a mono red Delirium thing. Put Seal of Fire in the next set, though. You know, and maybe we're talking. Seal of Fire. Push Delirium for mono red. There is, once again, Odric, the new version of Odric. Odric, he tries so hard. And all you can ever do is give everybody first strike. And flying. Oh, it's a legendary werewolf. There's still no legendary werewolf for EDH. That's what everybody wants. Gotcha. Gotcha. Here's the Bygone Bishop. Oh, he's bygone. Well, let's let bygones be bygones and not worry about him too much. Let's let bygones be bygones. Here we go once again. Slayer's Plate. Making babies. This has been a good box so far. I cannot complain about this box. What's the best card you could hope to get from the set? Probably a foil Avacyn. That's the card that would most likely retain its value for the longest time. Here is one of the weirdest cards in the set, Triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia. What a weird fucking card. For a black and 3, at the beginning of your upkeep, choose 1. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, then each player gains a life. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, then each player loses life. And in the art, which you can't see too clearly here, there's sets of 13s of things all over the place. Triskaidekaphobia, which I believe is the fear of the number 13. Is that correct? Anyway, what a weird card. Worth about $13.13. So,
good money. Daddy needs his cash.
Here's the Soul Swallower. 4 cast, it costs 3/3 trample. If you have Delirium at the beginning of your upkeep, put 3 +1/+1 counters on this. So he's going to get real big if you got yourself to some Delirium. Here's a foil. It's a foil Autumnal Gloom. Boring. Boring. How do you win with that card? Play Pox, instant win. Yeah, Pox does put your opponent at 13. So you can play that and then play Pox. You win. Does Pox put your opponent at 13? That's what somebody's saying, but I'm not good at... Oh, no! I spilled everything. There's the Invocation of Saint Traft. Blue, white, and 1. Enchant creature gets... I become a Geist of Saint Traft without the hexproof. Well, the good part of Saint Traft was the hexproof. There is Sage of Ancient Lore once again. Sage of Ancient Lore. Well, that's the problem with my current system for organizing cards. Eventually, they're going to fall over. Eventually, they're going to fall over. And hopefully, your only goal is... My only goal ever is that they fall over after we're done. But that did not happen. But hopefully, they won't fall over again. Jeez. Got to be more careful, man. Got to be more careful. Here we go. Somebody just said that logging into Twitch right now, which I do these unboxings live on Twitch and then import them over to you guys. My ad was for makeup, and that's because I'm a pretty girl, because everybody knows I'm a pretty boy who wears a little bit of makeup. Here is Sigarda, Heron's Grace, 5 cast, cost 4/5 flyer. You and humans you control have hexproof. Now that's cool because mostly the creatures playing Magic, the Gathering in real life, are humans. So all humans, even you, are getting that hexproof. That's how much she likes humans, because you're a human, probably. Could be a dog. Nobody knows you're a dog on the internet. For 2 mana, you can exile a card from your graveyard and put a 1/1 white human soldier creature token onto the battlefield as well. So she does some work. This is not a bad box. Here's a Pack Guardian. Boring. Boring. She's probably worth $6 or $7, I would have to guess. She does some work. Not as powerful as her previous form, but... Here is Eerie Interlude. Exile all your dudes, bring them back at the beginning of the next end step. Meh. Meh. Instant speed, though, so it will dodge removal pretty well. It's not just a flicker form. Or a ghost away. They go away for a little while. Here's the Flame Blade Angel. Forecast to cost 4/4. Meh. Meh. Red Angels are always cool, though. Red Angels are always cool. There's a foil. It's a foil press for answers. 2 mana. Sorcery tap, target creature doesn't untap, and you investigate. Meh. Meh. Here we go. Can't hold him. What a good box this is turning out to be. Wow! Getting even better. Descend Upon the Sinful. Here's a hell of a card. Now, we've been getting a lot of 5 mana and 6 mana board wipes. Here's one at 6, but it's actually worth it. You get to exile all creatures. That's great. But you also get to put a 4/4 white angel creature token onto the battlefield if there are 4 more creatures, 4 more card types in your... But this card is nuts. 6 mana, exile them all, get a baby. This card's going to win you a lot of games. This card's going to win you a lot of games. In, I think, Standard. But then again, I don't know Standard well enough anymore to be really able to say. There's a foil clip, wings. A lot of foils in this box, just not valuable foils. That card is worth about $1 million. Well, this is a great box so far. This is a great, great box. I'm very pleased with this box. MTG headquarters, if you're watching still on stream, I think we may have given you a run for your money. And again, if you're watching this on either channel, check out the sponsor link to MTG headquarters below and see if his box is better. There's Fortified Village. Reveal a Plains or a Forester comes into play tapped. Again, kind of a boring dual land. I think they're running out of ideals for dual lands. But here we go. Here is the red and black reveal land. Always welcome. Obviously, we'll need a full set of those for my cube, probably. Even though they're not A1 plus A++. Wow, the mythics just keep on coming. There's a 4 casting cost 4/9 flying haste. If a source would deal damage to you, it deals double the damage instead. If a source would deal damage to this, it deals double the damage instead. So 4 casting cost 4/9 flying haste, pretty welcome, even if I'm about to take double damage. You don't want to have this in the mirror match. But against a lot of decks, that's pretty damn solid. Such a cool angel, too. Oh, and also, more rares. There's Elusive Tormentor. 4 casting cost 4/4. You can discard a card to transform it. And once transformed, it is a 0/1 hexproof indestructible. Can't block and can't be blocked. Whenever it attacks and isn't blocked, you may pay 2 in a black. If you do, transform it. So then you can flip it back over. And flip it back over, and flip it back over, and flip it back over, flip it back over, and flip it back over, and flip it. That's just a hard card to get rid of. That's basically what they're going for there. They're just making that card really hard to deal with. And, more importantly, it's a Madness Enabler. Cool card. Again, that kind of freaky design, which we only, unfortunately, ever really see in Innistrad. There's the Prize Amalgam. 3 casting cost 3/3 zombie. For blue and black, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, return this from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped at the beginning of the next end step. I mean, it plays well with the graveyard, basically. Zombie themed. Next up, we've got... Ooh, well, it's a rare. Burn from Within. For a red and X at sorcery speed. This deals damage to target creature or player. X damage. If a creature is dealt damage this way, it loses indestructible until end of turn. And if it would die, exile it instead. So it's Disintegrate on crack, basically. You know, it's basically Disintegrate that gets rid of indestructible. You know. Which is welcome. You know, I mean, that's something that did not exist. So, glad that it does now. Next up, Sometimes I wish I didn't have to open an entire pack just to get to the rares. There's Rattle Chains again. That's the spirit. You get it? That's the spirit. Woo! Again, plays well with other spirits, but can also give hexproof to itself. Which is, I don't know when you wouldn't necessarily want it to do that. But it's an option. If you know when you'd want me to do that, leave me a comment. Here's the Forgotten Creation. Forecasting cost 3/3 Skulk. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may discard all the cards in your hand and draw that many cards. Very powerful ability. Fills up your graveyard. Draws you cards. Lets you do. Hi, honey. Yeah, say hello to them internets.
Hello, internet.
They are watching right now.
Goodbye, internet.
Goodbye, internets. See, she does exist, internet. Traverse the Olvenwald for a green. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand and shuffle your library. And it has Delirium. If you have Delirium, it says search your library for a creature or a land card. Reveal it. So go get a land, but sometimes you can get a creature as well. What a great box. What a great box. What a great box. I am very pleased with this box. Whoa! There we go. Dun dun dun! This box is nuts. This box is nuts. This box is nuts! Holy shit. Sorin Grim Nemesis. 4 black and a white. Reveal the top card of your library. And put for +1, reveal the top card of your library. And put that card in your hand. Each opponent loses life due to the converted mana cost. What? What? For -X, he deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker and you gain X life. What? For -9, put a number of +1 or 1/1 black vampire knight creatures under the life link go to the battlefield equal to the highest life total amongst all players. What? Holy shit. Crazy. There's a foil Crow of Dark Tidings. Better than Stormcrow? Some will say no. They are right. What a crazy box. Jeez, oh Pete's. Holy moi, as they say up in the north. I was in the judgment. For red and 1, Madness of red and X. Deals 2 damage as you choose among any number of target creatures or players. If Aston's judgment cost was paid, Madness cost was paid, it deals X damage, divided as you choose amongst those creatures or players instead. So, as long as you can Madness enable that, that card's going to go nuts. Hey, wow! There's a foil rare in this box. This box, man, holy crap. Prized Amalgam. Foil Prized Amalgam. Jeez, this box. Oh, man, this box. Holy crap. Holy crap. Well, I'm sorry to anybody out there who cracked the box. It was not as good as this, I guarantee it. Harness the Storm. Doesn't even matter. That card could have been blank, and I'm happy with this box. There we go, last pack. Mwah. I trust this pack to be amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. It is. Engulf the Shore. Again, that could have been blank, and I would have been happy. Look at these mythics. Jeez. There's a foil rare. There's a mythic. There is a mythic. There's 2 of the playable lands. There's a mythic. There's a mythic. Wow, there's a mythic. There's a foil mythic. There's a mythic. I think the most valuable mythic of the set. Crazy. Crazy. Just crazy. I'm sorry, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics out of 1 box. Is that my record for YouTube? Out of all my YouTube unboxings, is this the best box I've opened? Because I really think it is. I really think it is. This is the best box we've ever opened. Holy crap, we did it. Well, guys, thanks for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, well, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back here. If you're watching on YouTube, there'll probably be more unboxings to follow. Again, do me a favor. My Twitch link is down below. My other channel's link is down below. And the link to my sponsor, MTG Headquarters, who makes frequent YouTube content here for Magic the Gathering. Makes them way more often, and in my opinion, better than I do. Check him out. It would do me a big favor. It'd be doing him a big favor. He's the one who paid for these boxes for me. Thank you guys for doing that. Thank you for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon. Bye.